How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. I am super excited for this one because it is one of my favorite characters from Star Wars. Actually, she is my favorite character, and I was waiting for my Big Bad Toy Store pre-order, and it's been like a year and a half since I put the pre-order in. Maybe not that long, but it sure feels that way. So I went on eBay, and I paid a little bit over retail because I'm not a very patient person, and like I said, she's my favorite character. So we finally have the Apprentice version of Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars in the Black Series, finally. So with all that being said, let's take a closer look at the box and we'll get this bad girl open. Yay! You know, I really thought I was gonna get away from getting so many Star Wars Black Series, but this is like my third Star Wars video that I'm filming in the last couple days. But regardless, Star Wars Black Series, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano, Padawan on the front, Hasbro small parts, don't put them in your mouth. On this side, we get the Galaxy mural artwork of Ahsoka when she's much younger, and it looks pretty good. Then on the back, of course, we get a blurb and a render of Ahsoka, and she is number 13. But let's check out the blurb. Ahsoka Tano, a young Togruta, was the Padawan learner to Anakin Skywalker and a hero of the Clone Wars. On this side, Star Wars The Black Series, and it tells us her height and shows us her accessories. She is, what does it say, 5.6 inches, and then she comes with 2 lightsabers, but we'll go over that stuff too. Top of the box ain't shh, bottom of the box ain't shh. But with all of that being said, snips. Here is our Padawan Ahsoka Tano out of the box. As you can see, she looks amazing. The head sculpt is really Clone Wars inspired. She's got the big eyes. She's got her little Padawan rat tail braid there on her Leku. She's got both for blades, and her outfit has, you know, those cuts for her legs and her back, and she's got that little square there on her chest, and you know, we've got all the details in the straps that you want, the open back, and I'm glad they got rid of the little midriff stuff for the 13-year-old Ahsoka, because that was kind of weird. But we got her boots, and like I said, that face sculpt, it just appeared again. Face sculpt is really good, and the paint apps are fantastic. Like, look at that Leku, it's super clean. Don't know why it doesn't want to focus, but let's get another try at that face. There it is. Looks like Ahsoka Tano to a T, and I'm really happy to finally have her in my collection because she came out last year and I didn't get her until halfway through this year. How about that for distribution, Hasbro? Checking out her height, because I know Hasbro said 5.6 inches, but let's check, even though I'm always wrong. She is about 5.6 inches. So yeah, sounds about right to me. Going over the articulation, you're going to start at the head, which the forward is definitely blocked by this Leku, and so is the back. Side is as well, so not a whole lot of movement on the head, but the shoulders do come up 90. She has a butterfly joint. She does have a butterfly joint, single elbow, and then it also swivels. Does it swivel at the elbow? Yeah, it swivels at the elbow as well. And then of course we've got up-down wrist joints for her lightsaber wielding hands, I believe on both sides. Yeah, they're both up-down, so that's nice. And then we get nice range of movement in the torso. Not so much forward, but definitely a lot backwards. Leg comes forward that far, back that far. Oh, actually it came off. I wasn't expecting that. Single knee, so it can't kick her own butt. She does have a cut there at the knee, and she also has a thigh cut as well. And then we get slight, well, actually really generous rockers, but the forward and back is blocked by the boot sculpt, so don't get as much there, but she is well articulated. So let's move on to the accessories, and she's already here, so you can already see that we've got her 2 lightsaber blades, which is nice. The Shoto one, which is shorter, and the longer one, which is normal one, already hilted in, and they just peg into her belt there. And then of course you get the blades, so let's grab those. I knew she was gonna fall. I knew it. So we have the longer blade here, so you see we got the longer green blade, and you do have to match it up because the hilt is shaped like, I don't know if I got that right. There we go. That's in the right way for the green one, or for the long one, and then for the short one, once again, you have to line up the peg with the hilt because it is shaped in a different way. But there it is, and then we get both different length blades because the short one is more for defensive and the long one is for attacking, and that's what that style is about, and that's what Ahsoka's good at. She's always been that way, and that's why we love her. So yeah, let's get into the comparisons. So first of all, for comparison, of course, we had to get all 4 versions of Ahsoka that we've gotten so far together. On the left, we have the later Clone Wars Ahsoka. There's our new Padawan Ahsoka, second from the left. And then we have Rebels on the right, and then Mandalorian on the far right. And, you know, these two are really good at doing the animated faces. I don't know if it wants to focus on them or not. Probably not, because they don't look... I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. But regardless, you know, it progresses into the more realistic with the Mandalorian, but Rebels animated as well. But they all fit together, and I'm so glad to have all the representation of Ahsoka because she's my favorite, other than Han Solo and Obi-Wan. And Maul, but I love Ahsoka. She's number 1. Here she is with Obi-Wan, Anakin, and R2, all in the Clone Wars style, especially that R2 in my opinion, which was like the Galaxy of Adventures. I don't know what series it was from. It was on clearance for like $5, and it came with BD and R2 and BB-8, and I was like, oh, that R2 is perfect for Clone Wars. So here is Ahsoka and Anakin and Obi-Wan and R2 together, finally, and they look great. I am so happy. For some Jada Toys comparison, here she is with Chester Cheetah and Count Dracula. All my Street Fighters in the other room. So here she is with Indy and Marion from the Adventure series. Then we've got some G.I. Joe Classified series and some Battleverse with Action Force. Here is Ahsoka with our Mofex Harley Quinn and our Power Rangers Lightning Collection Turbo Red Ranger. And then lastly, for comparison, here she is with SH Figuarts Ultraman and Harley Quinn. So with all of that being said, y'all, I will say that Ahsoka Tano Padawan version is totally worth it because she's totally worth it to me. I mean, look at her. She's great. She's really well articulated, especially for the Black Series with how limited their articulation is. She has butterfly joints, which is a plus. We get both of her lightsabers, and one of them is actually shorter. It's not the lighter green like it should be, but it's close enough. I really can't complain. And if you can't complain about my video, make sure you hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and of course comment down below. Let me know if you think this figure's cool, if you got her, if you're still waiting on her, how your day's going. Let me know all of that stuff. And of course, check out the Patreon. It's $1 a month to see videos like this one early. Maybe not this one, who knows when I'll put it up, but there is stuff that goes up early on Patreon, so check all that stuff. As always, I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.